are you seeing Israelis music and not music, sorry, TVs and videos? Are they also being translated in languages other than English? Do you see there's a growing audience other than the English speakers to consume Israeli content? And if so,
Yeah,
what languages and how is that done differently?
Spanish is definitely the second most requested language at Izzy.
Which one? I didn't hear you. Spanish.
Yeah. And then
Where are they based? Are they Spanish speakers in America? Is it Latin America? Is it
Latin
Central
America,
America,
yeah.
Central America, South America? Specific?
Yeah.
Is there a specific country where there's like an interesting, like, Chile of all places? Or is there like a
No, it's
specific
pretty
country too?
widespread. I
Or
mean,
it's pretty throughout?
Mexico to, yeah,
Uh-huh.
Mexico,
Mexico down to
Argentina.
Argentina, right?
Yeah.
And is there certain content? Usually they're into more dramas. Would you say is that similar? Are they looking for Israeli dramas,
Yeah,
or
I
no?
don't have that.
They get all the
I think in
dramas
general,
and
yeah.
Spanish. There's soap
Yeah.
operas, like so dramatic.
Yeah. And then I would say Arabic after Spanish, which might surprise some people.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
That's
Arabic,
interesting.
I think, is just because of the sheer number of people that speak Arabic.
That speak Arabic, right? There's so many of them, and there's so many of them. Do you think the interest that comes from Arab speakers outside of Israel that would be interested in Israeli-made content is that they're kind of looking for a lens that isn't filtered through, let's say, their government, or that they're anti-Semitic tropes that many of these governments need to have, and the way they're able to see something unfiltered is through TV and video?
Absolutely.
Was that it? Okay, that's what I was assuming. I remember hearing like years ago that like Israeli porn is like extremely popular in the Islamic world. So
No, so I think it's two reasons. One is for what you just said, but the second thing is I think that especially in the Middle East, where you have this country Israel that really is this mythical creature in many ways to these people, because they're never going to be able to come here, either financially or politically. And it's just like this thing in their imagination that they might have seen some pictures or maybe some small video clips, but like it's still by and large this creation from imagination amplified by media and government. That like imagine you're walking in Tel Aviv and there's this nightclub and there's always a line out the door, but every time you look in, you can't see anything. And, you're always hearing stuff and there's music and people are coming out and they're smiling, and you walk by it every day and you're like, what the hell is going on there? And that, I think, is Israel for a large part of the Middle East. I mean, that's changing today, not just because of the peace agreements, but because digital and social media and YouTube and, access to those things in different countries. But still, I think Israel remains a mystery for a lot of people in the Middle East. And so long form content, video content especially, is really a peek, not just a peek, a really good look into, what's going on here, and probably the second best way to experience Israel without being here.
Yeah, that probably is right. Video is that powerful, right? It's what I've learned.